Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to double your coins in EAFC. So if you need a team like mine, you're in the right place. And if you are new around here, guys, make sure to subscribe. We're giving 9 copies of EAFC away or sets of FIFA points to 9 lucky winners. All you've got to do is subscribe, send me proof over on Instagram, and the winners will be announced early in November. And as usual, guys, if you do want to get yourself some coins in a bit of an easier way, well... So if you guys are sick of losing in FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So of course we're going to do a few filters today. We're going to go from the lower to the higher end, and we're going to stay between the boundaries of around 100,000 coins. Now if you do have more coins than that and you're sitting there thinking, well, I need bigger filters, you don't. You can make an absolute ton on those lower budgets and just put more into them, where someone with 100k may only be able to get 100 cards at a K. If you've got a mil, you can do that 1,000 times. You're going to make more profit. It's going to be a lot easier for you. So we're going to start off with a pretty basic one. We've got Gold Rare, England, Prem and Arsenal. So this one, it's actually quite a nice filter. You've got 84, 85 and an 86. Obviously, Saka's a little bit more expensive than the other two. You've got Rice kind of in that sort of 6k mark, and then you've got Ramsdale all the way at the bottom at about 3k. Now you can make this a filter which just has Saka and Rice in there by popping in midfielder. So you'll be looking at... So the first filter we've got today, a pretty lovely one, Gold Rare, England, Prem and Arsenal. For this one, what you're going to end up with is Saka, you've got Rice, and of course you've got Ramsdale. Now what's unfortunate about this one is you would be able to get rid of Ramsdale if you popped it as midfielder, if Saka was a right mid like last year, but now he's a right wing, and of course, even though he can change to right mid, we can't search him for that. So it's a filter with all three of them. You are mostly looking at Ramsdale on the lower end at about 2,000 or 3,000 coins. As you can see, he's kind of sat at that mark. You've got Rice, who's a couple K more, and then of course Saka around that sort of 10k mark. Now if an SBC comes out that is going to rise 84, 85 and 86s, this is a brilliant filter because all of them are going to go up and you're going to be able to get some really good deals. Now looking at what Ramsdale's actually worth, there's quite a lot at the 2.2k mark, but I think we could try and sell him at around 2.3. So EA tax on that is obviously 5%, so 10% is 230, and we just half that, which is 115. So if we go down to here, we're actually making 185 coins per card. So that's a pretty good deal off the bat. So we're going to see if we can get that one. Missed it, and we're going to have missed that one as well. Unfortunate, but you can see they're coming up. Now if you want to make a little bit more coinage per card, you can just go at 1.9, and you can also, if you want to sell them on quicker, you go at 1.9 and sell them on at 2.2. They will sell a lot quicker, but selling them on 2.3, it's more profit, and of course if you pick them up lower, you're going to be making an absolute ton. Now of course if you do want to stay over in Arsenal while you are doing that filter, if you pop in Brazil and forward, you're going to be looking at the likes of Jesus and Martinelli. So once again, a nice little filter there. Unfortunately, we can't just look at Arsenal forwards as a whole because Trossard does kind of bring that down a bit. Now the next filter we're going to do is Gold Rare French Premier League. You want to put Playstyles Plus on only, and you're going to be looking at Varane and Diaby. Now of course Diaby on the lower end right now is at about 30k. You've got Varane kind of at that 80k mark, so a bit of disparity in the pricing, but he can be picked up on the filter, and of course Diaby sits there quite a lot. You can get some good snipes on him too. So right now Diaby's going from the looks of things at about 33k, but from the looks of things they've just popped a few more up. So let's have a look at 32. You got a couple there at 32. I would say that's where we're going to try sell. EA tax is obviously 10% half, so you're looking at about 1,600 coins. So if we go to there, we're making about 400. We want to make a bit more than that. So if we go to 29, we're making about 1.4k. And guys, the max 87 hero upgrade has just dropped, which means a lot of heroes are going to drop in price. Now, I'm not going to capitalize on this in this video, but we are going to look at it tomorrow because they're all going to be in the mud. Now, because of that, we are going to stay clear of any heroes in this video, but we are going to be looking at some special cards. So we are going to move over to Gold Team of the Week. And of course, you've got a ton of options here. Now, there are options on the higher end. There are options on the lower end. There are options by nation and of course, league as well. Now, if you go over, I mean, that actually looks like League One might be quite a good one to go for. If we go League One, we're going to go just for specials rather than Team of the Week, and we're going to go for Marseille. So we've of course got Aubameyang, we've got Klaus there as well. Both of them seemingly at a reasonable price, so they should be able to be sniped quite close to each other. So let's pop it at about 30,000 coins. So you've got Klaus there looking like a sort of 25 maybe. Of course, Aubameyang, he's going to be going for about 40k. So it's a little bit more than what we would hope to kind of get these two right next to each other on a filter, but there's definitely some availability to make some good profit. Now, you can compare price your way to a snipe, and I think we've missed that one. That was a terrible blunder by me. You can see, oh, that's so gutting. That would have been such a good... I mean, that's the second one as well. Compare price is a brilliant method. Unfortunately, it's not looking brilliant for me right now, but we're just going to do a little 10 count because we've missed 2 already, which, I mean, in the first like 10 seconds of being on the filter is outrageous, but we've missed a third. So 10, How have I done that as well? 10, 9, 8. Come on, that was a snipe. That was a clean snipe. I got that. I'm done. I can't do this filter. You guys can, I cannot. But we're going to move over and we're going to stick with the French nation. And we're going to pop over, well, we're going to move over from the French League to the French nation. We're going to go Premier League. We're going to go centre back. And of course, you know who we're going to be looking at. It is Saliba and Varane. So if you pop the minimum at 10,250, you've got Saliba there, who seemingly has gone up a little bit. I think he went down to about 30k. But he's gone up a little bit on the rise there. And Varane, who's kind of stayed at a decent mark all year. I don't actually know what he's like this year, but I can say for Saliba, absolutely phenomenal. Really, really good card. Now, if we pop it to around 42k from the looks of things, you're looking at your sort of first sets of Salibas, which means the EA tax is going to be about 2.1. So if we go to here, we're looking at a 900 coin profit per card. If we go to here, it's 1.9k. So obviously that is a big jump between the two. Now, if you want to waste the time or spend the time, you can do this way where you're going to be getting way more profit per card, but you may be not getting as many cards. Whereas if you do it this way, you're going to be getting 900 cards. You'll still see some with bigger profit, but you've also got, the chances are you're going to be getting a lot more cards coming up. Now you can see right now, and I don't know if it's my internet or if it's maybe the market right now, it's not allowing me to search very fast, which is not a good thing. It means that either the market's too crowded or my internet is. So hopefully it's going to sort out now, or we're in a bit of a losing position. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to pop this over to a minimum of 10,250. We're going to take away centre-back and Prem. We're going to go for playstyle plus only, and we're going to go for forward. Now, I know Mbappe is going to come up on here, but that's not who we're looking at. We're looking at all of the rest of them. Now, I do need to have a look at how we're going to break this down, because I was hoping we'd be looking at Griezmann, Benzema, and Nkunku, but it looks like we've got a little bit of a different range of players. Now, if we pop on striker, this may be a lucrative one, because I believe none of them are below 20k. Brilliant. So we've got that settled. You've got Katoto on the lower end. You've got Benzema not far off. And then you've also got Griezmann as well. So you've got a nice selection of players there. Of course, Katoto is going to be your girl for most of it. Now, I'm going to pick one of these up. And if I do get it, I'm probably going to be using it in the Hero SBC. Because realistically, my club's pretty mud after Son. I'm going to have to buy the players regardless. So I'll take that one, because seemingly she's going for about, from the looks of things, what, 23k maybe? So that 21,750, I mean, yeah, 23k, 1,150 coin EA tax. So actually, that was a break-even snipe. So it wasn't quite a snipe, it was a break-even. If we get her for 27.50, we're looking at a K profit, which I think is a pretty good deal. We didn't have to do much for that first snipe either. And you know what? I'd take that as a win. So we almost got the second as well. I think right now 88s are probably going to be pretty hard to snipe, on the basis that everyone wants to do that hero pack. And it's the next thing I'm going to do, so make sure to check out my YouTube short. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, of course, too. Check out that short, and I'll see you tomorrow.